So if everybody's standing nice and tall, feet set nicely under your hips, tummy's drawn in, shoulders back, arms down at your sides. We're just going to take a few little leans forwards and back. That's just to get our balance established, finding that nice neutral body position, waking up our senses. That's it. So we've just got a few times forwards and back, making sure we lean from the ankles rather than the waist. That's it. One more. And then find that spot where you feel nicely balanced, you don't feel you falling forwards or back. Hands onto hips or one hand in front behind. We're just going to tilt that pelvis under and then back. So we're not wiggling the bum forwards and back, we're just tilting your pelvis under. A little squeeze of the tummy as we come up, putting the arch in the bottom of the back. So we're starting to free up that lower back. We're finding a nice neutral spine. That's good. A few more times. Just really start to loosen that body up. Finding a nice, natural, neutral posture. One more. And find that spot there. You should have a nice neutral spine now. Should be nicely balanced. We're just going to start moving the feet. So we're pedaling those feet, pressing one down into the ground, then the other. That's it. Arms start to go. Walking arms. So making sure that's opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're bringing them through. So swing those arms from the shoulder, not the elbow. Good. That's it. We're just gradually increasing the arm movement. So it's just coming up to shoulder height. We're pressing the other arm back. And we're going to increase the arm higher. So we're taking them all the way up and back. Have a good stretch around those chest and shoulders. That's it, reaching it back. A few more times. Really press back. That's it, one more on each arm. And bring it down. Good, making sure we're still set with those feet under hips. Just going to have a side bend down, and then the other side. Keep that body nice and straight so we're not leaning forwards or back. That's it, down the side. Compare your two sides. If you're tighter on one side than the other, you're leaning a little bit further to the left or to the right. Good. We're going to start to take that reach out a little bit. So we're just extending that movement. Still keeping that body straight. Imagine we're trapped between two panes of glass. We can't lean forwards or back. That's it. A bit further out. Arms reaching to sort of shoulder height. A real good wide reach now. Look towards your fingers. That's it. We're going to start now to reach round and over that shoulder. So we're adding some rotation. So we're reaching round and over your shoulder. That's good. One more. Bring those arms up now. We're just going to start to rotate. Keep your head and your hips forwards. So we're rotating that upper back. And now we can let your head follow your hands. So we start to look behind. And release your heel so you can turn and you're looking all the way around. That's it, right round behind. Good, couple more. And back to centre. Okay, just let your balance and your orientation come back after you've been spinning around. We're going to open those arms out wide. We're going to dive over, bend the knees, arms cross and open. So as those arms open, we'll lean slightly back, just opening up. Try and alternate which arm crosses over the other, just so we even out on the sides. That's it. Just squatting down as low as you feel comfortable. So we're starting to wake up those legs. Really opening out that chest. That's good. A few more times. Take a deep breath as you open up. Good. One more. And standing tall. Well done. Okay, just checking those feet still nicely under hips. We're just going to squat that down and up. So chest and shoulders stay up, looking forwards. Bum sticks out behind. So just squatting down to about 90 degrees if you can. But if you just feel comfortable a little bit less, absolutely fine. Doing what you can. So as I turn, that's just to show you from a different viewpoint. If you want to keep yourselves facing forwards. That's good. Tracking those knees forwards rather than wider like you would with a gym squat. A few more times. Then we're going to build this one, we're going to add an extra move in. So next time we come up, we're going to go to a knee raise. So we're round, up. Keep it steady, controlled. Bringing that knee up to hip height. Excellent. Keep that going. Remember, work to your level. So if you don't want to squat as deeply, no problem. If you struggle with your balance on the knee raise, use a piece of furniture or just stick to the squat. Good, a few more times. There we go. One more to each leg. And bring that down. Good, if you want to move towards the end of your mat, we're going to go into a roll down. So we're going to start feet straight, hands high, bring those hands down, chin tucks in, shoulders roll, down towards the feet, unrolling back up, reaching high. That's good. So keep that going. Up we go. That's it. Good. A few more times. So just gently down. If you do need to soften your knees to protect your back, not a problem. You can just soften those knees as you go. Bring it back up. Hopefully, as you're warming those hamstrings up and that lower back, you'll be able to reach a little lower each time. So we can take that down. If you were getting to your shins, can you now get to your ankles? If you touch your ankles, can you touch your toes? If your fingers were touching the mat, can you get your knuckles down? Couple more. Okay, we're going to add to this one now. So as we roll down, we're going to put hands on the mat and walk ourselves out to nice and straight and hold. Keeping this here. That's good for 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. If you need to drop your knees at any time for that exercise, not a problem. Just do what you can. So let's roll down, hands down, walk that out, holding in that straight arm plank position. That's it, keep it there. You can plank off your knees if you need to, if you do find this difficult. Walk it back. Taking that up. One more time. Hands down, walk out. And let's hold. So we've got those hands under your shoulders, body nice and straight. If you need to work off the knees, we'll still make sure we keep that body nice and straight. But if you're on the toes, bum down. That's good. For 3, 2, 1. Drop to your knees, sit back onto those heels, stretching through the body in your child's pose. Keeping that there. That's it. Lovely stretch there. Keep that going for 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Just going to move my screens a bit so you can see me better now we're on the floor. Okay, so we're going to start on our fronts. So we're going to be laid down, face down on the floor with our arms extended, arms up in a 90-degree position. Okay, elbows in line with shoulders, 90-degree bend at elbow. So face down on the floor. What we're going to do from here is just raise the torso off the ground. So we're using the muscles in the back just to bring the chest off the floor and down. Try and keep your neck in line with your spine. If you see me lifting mine more and turning, just so I can see the screen, down, bringing it up. So using those muscles in your back, feet are staying down on the floor. We're not pushing up with the arms, we're using the back muscles to raise that chest off the ground. Really good for strengthening those muscles that weaken as we sat at our desks for hours on end. That's good. Keeping that going. So it's just a nice, steady, gentle lift, using those muscles in your back. So a couple more, then we're just going to extend the movement. So on your next one, we're now going to extend up and straighten the arms. So we're going to add that nice stretch in and back down. So we're using the back to raise, extend up. Good, keep that going. Remember, it's a nice, slow, steady, controlled movement. Don't want to be too fast with any of these. That's good. A few more times. So we'll do one more. Take that up and relax that down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to stay in that laying position, but instead of arms at 90 degrees, I want you to bring your arms straight forwards and legs extended out behind. So we're going to go into a swim movement. So we're going to start with those arms extended forwards and we're going to doggy paddle those hands up and down. So from that laying down position again, extend your arms, hopefully you've got enough room, and just raise the arms just off the floor and we're going to paddle those hands. Only a small movement, that's it. Good, keep those hands going. That's it, a few more times. Good, couple more, and rest the hands down. Keep your legs extended long. Try and raise them just off the floor, and we're going to flutter kick those feet. Just that little front crawl leg kick. Nice long straight legs. Movement starts from the bum. Again, not a big movement, just a few inches either way, but it's a whole leg movement, not from the knee. That's good. And rest down. Back to the arms. So we raise those arms, paddling those hands. If you are short of room, you need to bend the elbows, not a problem. Do what you can, using the space that you've got. That's good. And rest that down, back onto legs, long straight legs, paddling those feet, a little flutter kick. That's it. Movement comes from the bum rather than the knee. A few more times, and then we're going to put both together. So let's rest it down. So we're doing the arm and the leg movement at the same time. When we're ready, let's raise, and off we go. Remember to keep breathing. Don't worry about coinciding the breathing. Just nice and easy, nice and gentle. That's good. A few more seconds. And rest it down. Well done. Okay, we're going to come up to a kneeling position now. So we're into your kneeling box, which is knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Our usual start position for Superman, but we're not doing that one today. What we're going to do is a hip circle. So we're just going to raise one knee just off the floor, and we're going to circle that knee around. So it's making a big wide circle out to the side. I'll just turn so you can see from the front. So that knee comes round, keeping that bend in the knee. So we're trying to keep that 90-degree bend in your knee at all times. So the knee comes slightly forwards, out, back and round. Change direction. That's it, keep that going. Aiming to keep that back as level and still as you can. Good, one more. And down, change inside, so it's exactly the same, but with your other leg. Doesn't matter whether you go forwards or back to begin with, we're gonna change. So just keep those going. Try and keep that back nice and still. Just that leg and hip moving. Change direction. That's good. Last few. And rest that down. Well done. Okay, we're going to stay in that kneeling box position. This time we're going to do some pulses with the legs. So we're concentrating on the bum again. So we're in that kneeling box position. We're going to take that leg now so that your foot is pointing straight up with that 90-degree bend at the knee. We're just going to pulse that knee up. So it's not a big movement, really controlled. Aiming to keep those shoulders and hips level. That's good. A few more times. One more. And down, changing sides. So bring that knee up and we're going to pulse. That's good, keep that going. So just using the bum to pulse that knee up. Good, two more. And down, back to the first leg. And pulse that foot up. So this small movement. Really controlled. That's it. Two more. And change. Onto that other side. Up we go. Good, few more times. Last two. And bringing that down, well done. Okay, we're going to move over onto our sides now. So we're going to start laying out, resting on one elbow. So we're leaning up. We can either have legs extended with feet stacked or one in front of the other, or we can work from our knees. So we're going to go into a side plank. So from here, body long and straight, we're going to take it up and hold. So just keep that long straight line. If you need to work from your knees, bend those knees, but go to the same position. Along that straight line along the front of your body. That's good. Hold for a few seconds. Bring that down. Okay. Flip the legs to the other side. Same again. Extend out. So feet stacked. One in front of the other or off the knees. And up we go. So we're holding it there nice and steady. Remember to breathe. And you will start to shake after a few seconds. That's perfectly normal. Don't worry about it. It doesn't hurt as much if you smile. That's it. Keep going. A few seconds. And bring that one down. Back to your other side. So this time, we're just going to amend it a little bit. We're going to raise up. We're going to pause. Then we're going to pulse. So when we're ready, we're going to take it up, pause, and then we're going to pulse those hips. Not too fast. Not a huge movement. That's it. Keep going. Remember, you can work off those knees if you need. A couple more times. And rest it down. Good. Changing sides. Flip that over. And those feet down. We're ready. Let's take it up. Gonna hold. And then we start to pulse. That's good. Keep that going. Remember, keep smiling. Well done. A few more times. That's it. Two more. And relax down. Well done. Okay, we're staying on our sides. I want you to extend one hand out. Legs nice and long. Hand in front for balance if you need. Draw your waist away from the mat. And just raise your feet fractionally off the ground if you can. We're now just going to scissor those feet forwards and back. Keeping those hips stacked, one on top of the other, so we're not rolling forwards or back. That's it. Excellent, keep that going. Sweeping those feet through in a nice steady movement, not too fast. We're trying to keep those legs off the ground if we can. Keeping this really controlled. Good, all that movement's coming from the hip. Legs are long and straight. Good, two more. And down, change sides. So roll yourself over or flip around. Extending the arm out. Legs long and straight. Waist away from the mat. Feet just off the ground. And let's scissor those legs again. That's good. Well done. A few more times. Nice steady movement, pivoting on that bottom hip, long straight legs, body nice and long and straight. Good, two more. And rest that down. Okay, stay laid down. I want you to bring one arm now to 90 degrees to your body, bending your knees up. Other hand comes on top, and we're going to open the door. So we're just going to take that top hand, look at your hand, reach around, and back together. So really open up that chest, reach round, rotation in that upper spine. It's a lovely little stretch, real nice opener for the body. So we'll do this a couple of times, and then we're just going to add to it. So we're going to add a shoulder opening to this now. So as we open, we're going to draw a line around our head. Open up, draw around. Don't worry if you're tight on space, just do what you can. If you need to bend the elbows, get past a wall or a window or something, that's fine. Open up, rotate that around. Lovely, lovely stretch out and open up of your chest and shoulders. One more time. And let's not forget the other side, so roll yourself over again. So we're taking that out, knees bent, arm out 90 degrees to the body, other hand on top. Let's open up, bring it in. That's it. Good. Opening the arm up and together. Another one. And we'll add in that circle around the head now to open up your shoulder. So we're round, drawing that circle around the head. So if you need to bend your elbow just to avoid your walls, absolutely fine. Do what you can. Good. That's it. That's it. One more time. And round we go. Excellent. Relax there. Okay, bring yourselves up to a sitting position. So we're going to carry on with a bit of a plank theme now. So we're going to go into a reverse plank. So we're going to sit up with our legs extended, back nice and straight. We're going to take hands above our head, reach for your feet, doesn't matter how close to your feet you get, palms onto the mat, bring those hands back. So a couple of times, just have a little loosen up, little stretch. That's it, one more. So reaching for those feet, slide those hands back. Okay, this time we're going to take it up into that plank. So we're going to reach, palms down, slide fingers to just behind your bum, lift up, look up. Back down, sit up, and let's keep that movement going. So we're looking up to the ceiling, hips high, and down. Good, keep that going. Do a few more. Good. Good. Two more. Last one coming up. So take that reach towards your feet, sliding those hands back and lift. And hold it there. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that down. Well done. Okay, we're going to carry on exercising our back. What I want you to do is move into what we call the tabletop position. So that's laid back, knees up. So you've got a 90-degree bend at hip and a 90-degree bend at knee. From here, I now want you to just raise your shoulders off the mat and take hold of your knees. From this position, what we're going to do is open out arms and legs, to about 45 degrees each and back in. If you do find that difficult, you can just change the movement. You can do arms and legs separate, so you can just extend legs, bring them in. You could just take those arms back. Or you can just go into a toe tap instead, so you could just tap one toe. But if you can, we'll go for that stretch. If you do find it pulling on your neck, just feel free to rest your head back down onto the mat, so you can rest down. Just takes the pressure off your neck. That's good. A few more times. We'll do 2 more. Last one. And rest that down. Give those knees a little hug. Really pull them in. Hug them into your chest. Okay, put your feet down onto your mat. Head down, shoulders on the mat, back nice and level. Hands just down at your sides. We're going to go into a bridge. So we're going to take that up by tilting the pelvis under, squeeze in the bottom of the belly there. Peel the back off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Push your hips up. And then back goes back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Pelvis rocks back. So keep that going, tilt under, peel off, push up. Press back down, rock that pelvis back. So it's always a curling, rolling movement rather than a straight lift. So really concentrating on rolling that pelvis under, peel the back off the mat. Imagine you separating 2 bits of Velcro so as that back peels off the floor. That's it. If you want to add arms, as we lift, we can take those arms up, back down. Bring your arms up and down. That's good. So we're nearly there. This is our last main exercise. So keep this going, really push up, push those heels into the ground. Squeeze of the bum as you come up to the top. That's good. 2 more. We're going to push that up and down. This time we're going to push up and we're going to hold. We're going to keep it there. Holding that bridge position. So again, we're in a bit of a plank type position now. We're holding nice and still for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Okay, just give those knees a little hug if you need. Extend your legs, hands round behind the head. We're going to roll up, chin tucks, roll yourself up towards the feet, back down, just 1 more time. Hands around, bring it up, tuck that chin, roll up, and stay in that sitting position. So we're sitting forwards, legs extended, hands go up above the head, reach for those toes. That's it, holding there. Sit that back up, feet go wide, arms out, reach down for one toe, bringing that back up, down for the opposite leg, back in, feet together. So bring those feet in towards your body, let your knees drop out. If you want to take a stretch further, give them a gentle press down. That's good. So just sitting comfortably, hands together, reach out in front. That's it. Taking that reach up above the head. And then round behind the back, hands in the small of the back or reaching back, shoulder blades together, pushing that chest forwards. And relax, we're going to stand it back up. I just need to adjust my screens, or else you won't see me. Okay, so we're standing nice and tall. Okay, we're going to pick one foot up. So if you need to use a bit of furniture or something to help you balance, absolutely fine. Good, so try looking ahead, picking something to focus on. Look at something on the wall in front of you. Always easy to balance if you look ahead rather than down. Okay, so we'll take one foot back now, front knee bends, feet are parallel. Stretching that out. And then bend the back knee, bring that foot slightly further in, sit it down a bit. Turn your hips under, so you should feel that stretch down the front of the hip there. Good, change over, opposite foot goes back, back leg straight, front knee bends, feet parallel. Good, now bring that back knee in, sit back, tilt the hips under, stretching down the front of that hip. Should feel it on the hip of the back leg. Okay, good. Standing back up. Feet just over shoulder width apart. We're going to squat that down. Reach up high. One more time. This time we go up to toes and we hold. Holding it there for 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Thank you very much.